Not every day you crack a can of H2O. It's water. It tastes like water. It tastes like if you've ever had a bottle of water before out of a fridge or cold place, kind of tastes like that. Tastes pure, tastes clean, and in this case, Austrian.
Okay, so now that you have a comprehensive understanding of the taste of Liquid Death Mountain Water, it's time to start the show. This is episode 1 of Brand Belief, a show where we break down brands to find out if their calm is strong or not. Strong calm with Aaron Dunn. So I want to break up this water company's genius into bits so you could possibly apply it to your work or life or creative endeavor, whatever you're trying to get out there. So we're going to do that by running Liquid Death through the F filter. We're going to start with the facts. So starting with the facts, if we just look at the bottled water market, go into a grocery store and go to the bottled water aisle, the water aisle, wherever they keep it, and then or a convenience store and open the fridge, you're going to see bottled water brands that essentially market the same way. It's a sea of sameness. It's going to be pure, artisan, life-giving. Everybody's kind of doing a similar thing. There's some bottled water companies that are doing some different stuff, like black water through color or box water through their packaging, to try to differentiate and catch that extra little bit of attention that they need to inspire somebody to pick their bottled water up over another. But essentially, it's all the same stuff. It's water in a vessel that you buy for $2 or what have you. Enter Liquid Death. Liquid Death looks at all of this and they say, what do we think? They look at the facts and then they decide how they feel about it. And they feel pretty strongly. Let me just read the can for you. Our proprietary thirst-murdering process begins with Liquid Death forming a rope of veins that will wrap around your thirst head and strangle it. Once Liquid Death reaches your thirst brain, all of your thirst memories will be replaced with repeating loops of its own head imploding, which is exactly what happens next by causing your thirst head to implode and its brain to squirt out of its ears. If you look on YouTube at Liquid Death's promotional materials, the first ones that they come out with, the very first video is of a woman waterboarding a water executive with their product, which is pretty strong to me. Their second video has a can of Liquid Death lodged into a decapitated Herculean figure like Arnold Schwarzenegger with an axe, who goes around an Austrian village and murders the thirst of everybody that it sees. It's pretty insane. And I think the nipples of the guy's muscular chest are eyeballs. It's crazy. You should watch it. But in that feeling, when they cultivate that feeling and decide what kind of emotion they're going to enter the market with, they draw a sharp contrast between us and them, between, this is Liquid Death and this is everybody else, which is a very strong way to create differentiation. And then in doing that, they decide what they're for and what they're against. By being totally against everything that the water market has going for it now, for whatever the water market stands for now, they also have to properly identify with a particular community who's going to enjoy that type of communication. So Liquid Death looked at the facts, they formulated how they feel about those facts, and in that started to formulate their messaging. But that message has to get somewhere. Remember, it's strong communication, strong community, strong company. So what's that strong community piece? Well, they have to get that message to somebody, and it's going to have to be people that already resonate with this type of messaging, because it's not very likely that you will convince the yoga mom that it's cool to decapitate your thirst when she's been, dripping in the Fiji Springs for the past decade. So, who do they go to with this strong message of liquid death, murder your thirst? Well, those people already exist. They don't really have to create anybody new. If you take a look at Liquid Death's Instagram, you'll immediately find the community that is identifying with the product. It's people that have never had a company like this speak to them before. There's never been a water company that spoke directly to the hearts and minds of tattoo artists, metal bands, punk rockers, anybody living a alternative lifestyle to what's considered popular or pop culture today. So wrapping up, given how Liquid Death looked at the facts of the water market, developed a feeling about those facts, and implemented messaging that strongly communicates who their brand is for and who their brand is definitely not for. I think they are definitely implementing some strong comp. But I want to know what you think. Have you tried Liquid Death yet? Is it just a gimmick to you? Leave your comments down below. What do you think of Liquid Death, the brand? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Brain Belief. And until then, keep your calm strong.